Hi guys, how are we all? Hopefully this stream's okay. I'm trying to put into the chat, but it doesn't seem to be loading. So hopefully that's not a sign. So I'm hoping I can be heard and everything's okay, other than just the chat not being quite so good. I'm just going to quickly double check in the Google Classroom, and then I'm back in again. Okay. Yeah. Ready for today then. I presume it's okay. As I say, there's no chats unfortunately coming through my end, so I can only hope that it's okay. Anyway, let's get going. So today, guys, the maths has been put up. Irish this week, and probably for the rest, there'll be like one piece of work with new words on a worksheet, and then that's to do most of the week. Ideally, you should be able to download the Boo and Akancha software, and then from there you can just access any of the material that you were working on. Okay, I'm feeling that the other option that we've been advised is literally TG Cahir and watching about 20 minutes of it. They're putting on lots of sort of education-based shows during the day anyway, which are kind of handy just to flick on and see what you can follow along with and what's easy for you to understand. Okay, so those are options there. Today's science is circuits, and I've put up the links for them. So the links, the BBC one I hope will work. Sometimes it doesn't. If it works, try it first. Use it, and it's really good for explaining what circuits are and the symbols that are used within circuit building. And then it gets you to complete a couple of tasks. And then once you have the hang of that one, follow the second link. And the second link is similar in the sense of it's more games and challenges, and you have to build the circuits to work. Okay. And in an ideal world, we'd have had that in the classroom and we'd have got it out and we'd actually designed them ourselves, wrote them in, and then actually made them work. Okay. But it's a little bit of knowledge and it will help going forwards. Anyone that's interested in design and technology and stuff, today's work sort of a little early step into it, so that when you get to secondary school, you'll be a bit more aware of what's happening if that is something that you're very interested in. Okay, so that's that. And the history then, I've already had a look. We're talking about that PowerPoint not loading up for whatever reason. I'm not too sure. Only one I can guess is if you can, sometimes if you hold in the link for it, hold it in and open in a new tab. So sometimes if you open in a new tab, it works. So sometimes when you're posting up pictures, when I just click on them, they won't load for me. But if I hold them in and select open in new tab, then I get to see all your pictures. Okay, so if that PowerPoint isn't loading, try that as a bit of a hack. The second option I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to put it onto a shared drive, which means you don't actually need to download anything. You should just be able to look at it online. So that's my next plan. So I'll try that after this maths anyway. Okay, guys, the math today, we're really just recapping. It said on your book like it's a homework section, so you're just recapping over this week. From the time and the speeds. I'm going to explain a little bit about the speed, okay, and why it's what you need for some of the questions today. And if you get a hang on this one, you'll be flying for the next year or two in maths in this side of stuff, okay. So this is maths and it ties in with a bit of physics. That's that speed work, okay. So we'll get going on it. So ready, 0 top left. Today we'll play our 8 times tables. Can you go? Whiteboard's ready. 0 top left. 10 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go. Stop. Double check our numbers. We should have had 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80, 88, 96. Okay. Ready? Let's rub them all out. The 0 top left. We'll try and beat your score. Let's see, it's a shame the old comments aren't working for me. Let's see how we're doing. Ready? Try beat your score. Ready, set, go. And stop us there. Okay, let's double check our numbers. We should have had 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80, 88, and 96. Okay, really well done, guys. You managed to beat your score. Let's turn it around this time. Let's put 96 top left, and you've got 10 seconds to go as low as you possibly can. So again, we're trying to get our brain warmed up to deal with these numbers. And as today is homework, you're going to be jumping from sort of 2 or 3 different strands of maths. So you really want your brain warmed up, ready to deal with all these different numbers and techniques. You ready? 96 top left. Ready, set, go. Stop us there. Double check our numbers. We should have had 96, 88, 80, 72, 64, 56, 48, 40, 32, 24, 16, 8, and 0. Okay, let's try it one more time. See, can you really beat your score? Try get a little lower than you got last time. So 96 top left. Going to really push to beat our score. You ready? Set, go. Stop us there. Double check our numbers. So we're on our 8 times tables. 96 is top left. See how low you got. You should have had 96, 88, 80, 72, 64, 56, 48, 40, 32, 24, 16, 8, and 0. Really well done, guys, if you managed to get that. Ready? Let's do some coin multiplication to get ourselves ready. So, coin multiplication. We know it from before, using our whiteboards. We're ready. We're going to go for the coins 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200. And again, as said, if you have enough time, you know the other coins 500, 1000, 2000, 5000. So if you have time, you can do them. I'm going to just keep it here for time. Alrighty. So this is coin multiplication, and today you're going to work in shall we go 28? Let's go 28. See how you do with 28. So 28, multiply it by 1, multiply it by 2, multiply it by 5, multiply it by 10. All the way down, coin multiplication. And we'll give you 30 seconds for all them coins. Got 10 seconds left. Okay, stop us there and let's double check our numbers we should have had. So we're working on 28 and we're multiplying it with these coins. So 1 times 28 is 28. Let's double 28. Double 20 is 40. Double 8 is 16. So 16 and 40 makes 56. From here, jump to the 10. 10 times 28, 280. And then we jump back to 5. 5 should be half of 10. So take 280, cut it in half, you get 140. Okay. Once you've got the first 4 coins, all the rest become really easy. Go to 20. 20 is the 2 lot, but 10 times bigger. So it's 560. 50 is 5, but 10 times bigger. 1,400 is your answer. 100 then is 2,400. 2,400 for the 100 coin, and the 200 coin then should be 5,000. No, it should not. It should be 4,800. 4,800. I was going somewhere totally different there. I think I was going up to 500. So 200 coin, 4,800. Really well done if you got all them. Shall we go one more time? Going to really throw it up though. We're going to go 82. No, we're not. I want to make it even harder. 73. 73. Coins 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200. So those are our coins. The multiplying number is 73. So you're going to take 73 and you want to find all of those coins. You ready? You have 30 seconds. Off you go. 73. Coins 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200. I think the signal may possibly have just went a bit shaky there, so I'm going to give you an extra couple of seconds. Afterwards should be good. Ready? Haha. Righty guys, super. I've just realized if I pop the chat out, it lets me connect. Ah, where'd it go? It went somewhere. Bizarrest of things. Right. Pop out chat. There we go. Right, so I have chat. Righty. Now, I managed to get myself a bit off the chat group. So if you are in there, I should hopefully be able now to see you. Super good. And I'm still live and the signal's going. So thank Lord, I have not been talking to myself for 12 and a half minutes. That would have been really, really sad. Super. Yeah, I can now see the chat perfectly. I've had to pop it out. Usually it just shows up along the side, but that's not working. But I managed to pop it out on its own and I can see. Super. All right, let's keep going. We're on 73. These were our coins. You ready? Multiply it by 1 is 73. Multiply it by 2. Double 70 is 140. Double 3 is 6. 146. Okay. And again, that sort of quick mental maths is being underpinned by my place value knowledge. All right. Multiply by 5. I'm going to multiply it by 10 first, which is 730. From here, half of 700 is 350. Half of 30 is 15. So 350 plus 15 is 365. So 365. Double 20, we just go 1, 4, 6, 0. 1,460. Multiply it by 50, we should get 3,600. And slow myself down. Where have I gone wrong? Have I gone wrong again? No. Oh, no, I'm good. 3,650. Multiply it by 100, we should get 7,300. Multiply it by 200, we should get 14,600. 14,600. Really well done, guys. If you got all those coins done. Super. Right. From here, let's play the little game we done yesterday where we convert time. So over here, we've got 12 hour. Over on the other side, we've got 24 hour. And if I do it in a box like that, kind of makes it a bit more exam-y, like assessment-y style that you might get. Sometimes you get a question like this where it's just like convert the times and stuff. All right. So, by the way, quickly now I can't see the chat. How is the sound? Okay. Signal okay? Yeah. Is it holding up? All right. So on this one, I'm going to put in some 12-hour times, and I'm going to put some 24-hour times, and you have to convert them to the other one. So if it's in here, convert it over. If I've put one here, convert it back away. Alrighty. So here we go. 12-hour time. 2:45 p.m. 21:30. 3:20 a.m. and we'll throw one more in for good measure, and I will call them out in a second, just in case. Alrighty, super. 5 times, 5 answers. Here they are. First one, 2:45 p.m., 21:30, 3:20 a.m., 19:22, and then 12:05 a.m. So very quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them, and I'll give you 20 seconds. Ding, 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 ding. Ooh, fast. 5 seconds left. Time's up. Let's have a look. 12-hour time, so 2:45 p.m. Bring it across to 24-hour time. We should have got, if it's after 12, it's p.m. We add 12 on, remember, to the hours, so it becomes 14:45. Minutes is obviously going to stay the same, so it becomes 14:45. And remember, 24-hour time, you do not need AMs and PMs, because if it's above 12, it's obviously daytime, and if it's under 12, it's morning time. Okay. 21:30, it's over 12, so the rule is take 12 away from 21, and we should get 9:30. And if it was above 12, it must have been a PM time, so 9:30 PM. Moving down, 3:20 a.m. is 03:20. Okay, and again, for a 24-hour time, really try and keep the format to hour, minute, minute. Alrighty, so try and keep it to that. All right, moving across 24 hours, 19:22. Again, it's above 12, so if it's above 12, take 12 away from 19 and you get 7. And the minutes stay the same. It was above 12, so it's a PM time. So the answer, 7:22 PM. Last one down here is 12:05 a.m. and it's the only one that's quite a little bit challenging. It's in the morning time. It's 12:05. Midnight starts a brand new day. So midnight always starts a brand new day. So this one is 00:05. 00:05. And again, remember, you don't need AMs and PMs in there because again, on 24-hour time, we just know below 12 morning, above 12 it's afternoon, it's daytime. Alrighty, and that's how we work that one. Right, ready? That's super. That's that one done. Righty, super. Next up, we had speed equals distance over time. I remember yesterday I really tried to get it to go on this one, okay? These three are synced together, all right? So the three of them kind of come as like a little trio, 3 musketeers. And what we were dealing in yesterday was if you were given this information and this information, you were able to work out your answer, okay? Speed and time are very similar. Speed and time are very similar. As a result, we've got the next one. Time equals distance over the speed. It's almost the exact same formula. So speed and time, they're like brother and sister. They come together. They're very similar. Okay, so whenever you're working them out, it's almost the exact same formula. All right. speed equals distance over time, and time equals distance over speed. So speed and time, if you can in your head, bunch them together. They're like brother and sister. They'll always come together. All right, so you can swap either of them for each other to work out an answer. All right. There is a new one. What happens if you were asked to work out the distance? Well, if you're asked to work out the distance, you have to take speed and then you have to multiply it by time. It's the only one then that becomes slightly different. So distance equals speed multiplied by time. Alrighty. So this is something new, and again, this is very much secondary school physics that you're talking about. Okay. Where maybe the numbers that you deal with will be more complicated, but as long as you know the formulas, you'll be absolutely fine. Okay. So speed is what we done earlier in the week. I've told you how to work out time because time is like a relative to speed. They both come together. And then because they're a little trio, you've got distance in there as well. But distance is a multiplying one, not a dividing. It's what changes. Okay. You will need that for today because question 4 today is asking you, it gives you the average speed, it gives you the time, and then it asks you for the distance. So you will need that clue. Alrighty. So based on that, let's have a look. Boom. We'll stick with the work the other day, okay, just to get us warmed up. So speed equals distance over time. Ready? You've got 54 kilometers. 54 kilometers, and it took 6 hours. 54 kilometers, took me 6 hours. What was my average speed? So I traveled 54 kilometers. I drove 54 kilometers yesterday, and it took me 6 hours. Because we were not allowed to say 5 kilometers, but you know, for the point of this question and all that. Speed equals 54 kilometers divided by 6 hours. Divided by 6, my speed equals 9 kilometers per hour. I divide that by that. Okay. Eesh, my signal. Don't do it to me. Ready? So that's that one. Ready? Now. See, can I get a nice-ish one that works well? Yeah, let's just try that. Okay, ready? My speed was 50 kilometers per hour. My time was 3 hours. What was my distance? See who remembers it. So this one's slightly difficult, or slightly different, not difficult, easy peasy. So this time, this question, I want you to tell me what distance I traveled. What distance did I travel? And it's speed equals 50 kilometers per hour, time equals 3 hours. So remember, we're using one of these three. So what did the question want? Did the question want the speed, the time, or the distance? Want to know what the question wants you to do? You pick the correct formula. This one. And then we should be able to, and we got some answers coming in. Super. Okay, good. This one, guys, distance equals speed multiplied by time. That equals 50 multiplied by 3, which equals 150 kilometers. So how far did I travel yesterday? I traveled 150 kilometers. Complete rebel. Total rebel. Don't tell the guards. But yeah, yesterday, 150 kilometers I did travel. So let's go one more. My speed. My speed was 43 kilometers per hour. And I went for 8 hours. So yesterday I had an average speed of 43 kilometers per hour, and I was traveling for 8 hours. How far did I travel? So questions like how far did I travel? That is a distance. It doesn't say distance in the question. You just need to know how far is like another word for distance. Okay. So how far did I travel? Essentially, that means distance. If it means distance, you're going to have these three formulas ingrained in your head, and your brain can just make a little pathway and finds the right formula, uses it to work out the following. So, question, how far did I travel? So let's just go through it. Distance equals speed multiplied by time equals 43 multiplied by 8. Now, when I have a multiplying in a straight line, this is all just like earlier maths coming back to us. 43 times 8. What can I do? I can drop my 8 down below and do it like that. No problem. Okay. 8 times 3, 8, 16, 24, 4 down, 2 across. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 2 makes 34. And there's my answer. How far did I travel? 344 kilometers. Answer done. Alrighty. Guys, that's pretty much you for maths. Alright. And I could, yes. And that will see you finish that book. The other area stuff, I deviated earlier a few weeks back, and we done loads of area. So I'm not going to go back to it just yet. You'll cover it in some of the revision booklets. Okay, so guys, once you have today done, that is your massive Cracking Maths 6th class book done. Okay, so very quickly, I did say I would explain the history, and for the history, was it the history that wanted to explain them? Yes. So history is about the enigma. Okay. The biggest thing I really want you to try and get from is the person responsible for creating the enigma. I want you to understand why coded messages were important, but not only why were they important to code them, but why they were important for the opposition to find out what that code was, what could it tell them, okay? And then if you can find a little bit about Alan Turing, okay, see who he is. He should be in that PowerPoint. And then from there, there's the 2 worksheets, just do them. If you can't access that PowerPoint, try not worry too much. If you really want to try and learn, just Google Alan Turing and Google the Enigma machine and do your own research. It's really what I wanted. Yeah, there's a whole movie about him as well. Okay, so if you're struggling to get the PowerPoint, just go online. There's a quick little quick video which explains the Enigma machine, explains what he done, what his role was, and why it was so important and impressive what he done. And as I say, if you can get that done, super. Try the online activity where you create a code, put it into Google Classroom, give the key, and then someone else can use your key and the code to work out what your secret message is. I say if not, there's 2. There's a Morse code worksheet and a football code sheet. Just try to do them, and it's a little bit of coding and the same sort of skill. Alrighty, so that's that. The science should be interesting and fun for you as well. And then you have the Shane Lowry comprehension. So it's not the greatest, but it'll do for today. It's good enough, okay? So maths, Josh, have you managed to download the timetable there yet for this week? Today's work, I think, was questions 1 to 4. Start on page 215. So page 215, you're doing the homework on page 215 and 216, and you're doing questions 1 to 4. So question 1 to 4, and it's page 215 to 216, Josh. Alrighty. So guys, really well done for joining in. If you have any questions, you can fire them in there really quickly, and if not, fire them into Google Classroom, and I'll see you in there. Alrighty. Thank you as always.